Super excited about today's grocery haul because seriously, this is the grocery haul that has it all. Look at this, you guys. We've got great recipes. We've got good food, good mood. I'm going to be talking about not eating any meat. How's everybody doing? Hey, give me a text. Tell me what you guys are having for lunch. Tell me what you guys are having for lunch today. It's a beautiful day here in Illinois, Northern Illinois. 75 and sunny, and I'm hoping to eat my lunch outside. And then once I see a text, which I always wait for, we'll get this started. Let's clear the landing strip. Good morning. It is a beautiful morning. It's so good to be here. We were just talking the other day about having gratitude, more gratitude. Be grateful for something every day and be thankful for someone every day. Yeah, that's what I love to see. Leftover taco bar. You're crushing it. You're absolutely crushing it, Cindy. I'm so glad that you're here. I loved what you said about going out, making sure you stayed on track. That's serious, and Sharon, that is serious. So I'm so glad. Betsy, I'm so glad you're here. Everybody, happy Tuesday. Well, you know what time it is. It's time to get into the grocery haul. I mean, everybody knows me for losing 100 pounds, my family losing 250 pounds, starting Plantspiration and teaching people how to prevent and reverse disease. So I guess I should get this started, right? There we go. I like those lunches. You guys, I'm Stefanie Ignoffo, lifestyle medicine coach, plant interventionist, founder of Plantspiration. Like I said, I teach people how to prevent and reverse disease. I kept 100 pounds off, going on almost 12 years later with everything here. Stuff I bring home from the grocery store. And each week I'm also sharing with you the foods that I'm using to create the recipes on Wednesday night. On Wednesday night is when I talk about how to cook the food and what the food does for you. This week I'm going to be talking about food and mood. Not many people realize the impact of the standard American diet on our mental health and how, well, you guys, everybody at Plantspiration is getting so happy because they're eating their plants off. So let's get this party started, right? How's my landing strip today? We've got lots of kale. As soon as I saw them bring out these bad boys, look at this. 1, 2, 3. Like, kale is loaded with vitamins, minerals, nutrients. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't even know you could eat kale 11 years ago, okay? I didn't know you could eat it. I thought it was a decoration at Pizza Hut, which it was. But this stuff is saving lives, okay? I can turn that into taco flavored stuff. I could turn that into Buddha bowls, macro bowls. I could put it in my smoothies every day. This is dill. This is a big deal, you guys. We're going to be making savory dill and potato soup tomorrow night. If you aren't in class, I'm sorry. It's going to be a good one. What else do we have? We have some sourdough bread. This is some favorites over here. I'm going to throw that. Mushrooms, food, and mood. Notice correlation? This stuff is amazing. If it could clean up oil slicks, imagine what it could do down your arteries, okay? We're going to be talking about how to make this stuff with breakfast crostinis. Yeah, wait till you see what I'm doing over here. I'm going to be making hollandaise sauce. I'm going to be making mushroom stuff. What else do we have? Apple cherry compote I'm talking about tomorrow night. This is the stuff you keep in your freezer, you guys. Frozen fruits and frozen vegetables are iconic. Like, this is the stuff that saves your lives, all right? I'm thankful for those cherries today. Your gut makes more serotonin, okay, than your brain. What you feed it physically, nom, 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 and mentally is going to change everything. So let's get those cherries in. I told you guys that I'm not the only one in this house. So let me tell you, for people in the house, you want to keep one of these things on backup. There's a little bit of oil in it. This is great to put on a chopped up bed of romaine. Okay, get your spouses involved, your loved one involved. When they're on sale, I'll grab those babies. You know what else I grab? I grab this frozen rice because it's got everything nice in it. Just rice. This is label reading 101. It says on there, just rice. Okay, I'm going to remind everybody, brown rice is always higher in fiber, better for you. But this is great to have. This is great to have quick and easy. Get that out of there. We've got another one. These are right in the frozen section, easy peasy. We're going to stock up when those babies are on sale. These are great to have as an emergency. Don't feel bad if you've got one of these for backup. This is 100 times better than going through the McDonald's, okay? So let's be real. Like I said, I'm not an influencer of recipes. I'm an influencer of keeping it real. What other things do I have that's really good in here? Well, I really love all these berries, antioxidants, phytonutrients. You guys see how much berries we're going through every day? I feel like I'm pounding away those nutrients, and that's what I want to see people doing too. Nourish to flourish. This isn't a diet. Look at all this food I'm eating every week. Thank you, Donna. She tells me at Meyer, I can't believe how how much food you got. I can't believe how much that costed you. It's better. Did I throw something away? Hold on a second. It's better than most people that go through that, the checkout. You know what I'm saying? One more of these bad dogs. Thank you, Amy's Burritos, for those. So what else do we have? Are you guys buying a bag of onions every time? Did you know that you could just saute these up in vegetable broth just like that with a little bit of seasonings? Put them over a potato, maybe put it over your mushroom, put it over rice. You could eat it with quinoa. You could eat it over you guys, get some onions, okay, please. We need the whole bag, too. Don't worry too much about getting the organic onions. You know, those are some of the things that are under the ground. I'm not saying don't get organic, okay? You don't need to write that down in my comments. If you're on YouTube, by the way, please share, like, subscribe, ring the bell, do all that stuff. I'm so glad that everybody's here. Actually, I'm grateful that everybody's here because I'm so grateful that I'm sharing all this stuff with you. It saved my life, and now I want to teach people how to change their lives and save their lives. We're going to be having some celery in here. We're making that breakfast crostini, or is it going to be in the dill soup? I don't know. That's kind of a big deal. More carrots. I know I'm going to be juicing the carrots. I'm going to be shredding the carrots. If you follow me on social media, you see how easy I use the carrots. We 99% of the time are shredding them, but I do like to bake them when it starts getting nice out. Celery, we're going to be putting that in a recipe tomorrow night. And I always love putting celery in juices. And I'm not just talking about just celery, okay? When I make juices, you guys, it's a head of kale. It's apples. It's oranges. It's ginger. It's cucumbers. This is like the littlest ingredient on there. But that stuff, that selenium stuff, all that stuff is great. I want you to keep eating your plants off, you guys. Nourish to flourish. We've got some more carrots in. What's going on here? Hello. It's okay. We'll still eat them, okay? No big deal. More carrots, you guys. Beta carotene, all this great stuff. Bananas. You see my grocery list every week. People ask me how come I'm in such a good mood. How did I lose weight? How did I get my family on board? Well, I kept it easy. I kept it simple. And I told myself I could do this. I could absolutely do this, all right? Well, I want you to be the change the world needs to see. Be the inspiration. Start bringing home the bananas, the good stuff, okay? The stuff your family's going to eat more of. So many people, by the way, everywhere I go, they say, well, aren't you concerned about eating all that fruit? What in the goodness sakes were that? You know what I can't stand? Getting lied to. I cannot stand getting lied to. And when I found out about plant-based and that my doctor didn't tell me and that they don't have commercials on TV about it and that everybody isn't just giving away like how to prevent and reverse disease, I got mad that they didn't tell me about this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got mad that I was lied to about the evidence that plants prevent and reverse disease, okay? Nobody told me this. And then when we got out there and started talking about it, everybody's like, that's not true. You know, you can't do that. Doctors are doing it. Dietitians are doing it. Nutritionists are doing it. And it's not their fault. Like, I'm not blaming them. I'm blaming what goes on behind the scenes and why they aren't taught this stuff. But the good news is this is me who teaches you this stuff now, and that's fabulous. So we've got more lemons, you guys. Sometimes life gives you lemons, you know, like I said. We just weren't told the whole truth, and now we're going to get that out, that plants can prevent and reverse disease, help people lose weight, feel great, and I'm going to be eating more of them every day. How about you guys? Are you eating bananas? Who's eating bananas? Every day. We can't overeat fruit and vegetables, okay? We cannot. Let's go. It'll fill you. I'll tell you why. Because of the fiber, okay? The fiber in there, you guys, is going to fill you up. It's going to feed your gut biome. I'm talking about food and mood in Wednesday night's nutrition education and cooking class. I'm so proud to be a Food for Life instructor with the Physicians Committee, bringing you these recipes, this information, this evidence on why people who are eating, you know, processed foods and stuff like that aren't feeling too good and how to turn that around. Look at this stuff right here. Soy. This is the stuff that helps you feel better, okay? That's the information that they weren't telling me the truth about. They said soy was bad. I don't know who they is, but I think you do. What matters is this is the truth. We can eat our plants off. People are preventing and reversing disease all over, eating their plants off, changing their diet, changing their lifestyle. Don't just take my word for it. The research is out there, you guys. I teach people how to do that, okay? The research is out there. We also have a recipe. We're going to be using a little bit of apple juice in that recipe. Every week I'm bringing the same groceries home. I want people to keep that in mind. When I first wanted to go plant-based, immediately I thought, like, do we need all these recipes? Well, actually, there weren't that many recipes. It was rice and beans. It was simple stuff. That's why it worked. We kept it easy. there weren't really all these recipes that you think we see out there. And I love recipes, I ain't dissing them. But when we get going plant-based right away, it's like, well, I need recipes is what people say. What you need is potatoes. What you need is to watch this grocery haul so you can see all the fruits, the beans, the whole grains, okay? Let me tell you what right here. Fruit, grains, vegetables, legumes. That's all you need. You get everything you need. We just need to make sure we eat enough of it. You know, now we're getting fancy into the recipes, okay? Now we're getting into the recipes. Like a breakfast crostini. What are we talking about here? Bagels? Stephanie's bringing bread in? Yeah, I am. More bagels. Oh, somebody wants to see the brand? There's a brand. That's a brand I love. Char Bagels. Thank you for making a nice gluten-free brand that doesn't taste like a brick. I really appreciate that, okay? I also have in here some tea. I love the tea, okay? I have apples. This is the ultimate snack. Are you guys eating apples every day? Write that down on your list of things to do today. Be grateful for something. Thank someone. And for goodness sakes, please eat some apples, eat some bananas, eat some fruits, a lot of them. Okay, people aren't eating enough fruit. Okay, want to talk about being in a good mood? Feed the gut biome, okay? It produces more serotonin than your brain. And the way we get that stuff rocking and rolling is by what we're bringing home over here. You know what I say, you guys, plant warfare. Not only does it help you feel good, prevent and reverse disease, it also helps you lose weight. I love apples. I also love grapes. You guys know how much I love grapes. I go through about a bag of grapes every day or two. Let's be real. Look at all these groceries. Hey, hold up. Let's guess our grocery haul today. I'll tell you what, we can also guess that Stefanie didn't remember her coupons. Darn it. It's okay. It happens. What do you think I spent on this grocery haul? A lot of people say, oh, but it costs so much. Stop telling yourself that, all right? Stop telling yourself that. It's cheaper to eat fiber. It's cheaper to get off medications. It's cheaper to feel great, okay? Broccoli. We can't get enough broccoli, and you guys, this is powerful. Do you have this on your list of things to bring home every day? Broccoli, cauliflower. We need cruciferous vegetables, of course. We need lycopenes, you know what I mean? This, you guys, and I mean that to the guys out there, lycopenes are awesome for prostate cancer. There's evidence that if you cook the tomatoes, they're even more powerful. Ooh, look at those grocery haul guesses. I love it. We're not done. Okay, another head of broccoli. Oh, dear goodness sakes. Get my bananas up there. Don't you go crazy. Oh, I found my potatoes. You guys see how much potatoes I've been eating? Lots of potatoes. Don't smash those. Look at potatoes. I'll tell you what, they aren't what made me gain weight. They aren't what made me, for goodness sakes, look. Potatoes didn't do that. It was the sour cream. It was the butter. It was the lean chicken. It was the ground turkey. That's what made me sick, overweight, and not want to do anything in life. Okay? I sat on my couch all day long at 30 years old. 40 years old. That's what I did. I missed a lot of life. That's why I'm so happy to be sharing all this stuff with you guys. We're going to be making those breakfast crostinis. Can't wait to talk about spinach and how smart Popeye was. I mean, honest to goodness. They've been trying to talk about this forever, and we've been saying, oh, you can't, you need meat. That's what I mean. I don't like being lied to. So here we go. You need cucumbers. You need plants, you need beans, you need fruits, you need vegetables, you need some cruciferous vegetables. I'm putting this, you guys, in the soup. I'm putting this in a soup. It's going to be so good. We're making a savory dill and potato soup. We're going to be making breakfast crostinis, recipes I've never made. We're going to be making a cherry apple compote, and I'm going to be talking about specific ingredients for food and mood and how to get in a better mood, reduce your risk of anxiety, depression, that inflammation that goes on. What else do I have here? You know I'm not done. We've got carrots over here. I love Myers. I love my grocery store Myers. I love everybody there. But Myers, I'm a little disappointed you changed your vegetable broth. I hope you get back to not putting other ingredients in like sugars or oils. So I went over to this brand over here, vegetable broth. I love it. The ingredients do not contain anything I can't read, sugars, no oils. I like this. And if you don't have vegetable broth like this on stock, you can get a no chicken or no something broth. You can get that stuff too. There's no excuses for eating animals anymore, okay? It's 2024. There's no excuses for eating animals. There's not one thing that you can find that's going to say, hey, eating all these animals helped me reverse disease. Now listen, I know everybody's talking about keto, but it's not neato. All right, I've taken many courses on keto and how dangerous it is. It's actually, it actually increases your risk of all-cause mortality. How about that, keto? So everybody out there, I know, but Stefanie, my doctor is telling me about keto. Well, your doctor did not take the latest in nutrition when they went to medical school. They maybe got 6, 8, 10. If a doctor got 20 hours of medical school, that would be great. I've got about 10,000, okay? So we know that it's not their fault. They're great. Doctors are great. I love them. But I just want them to be telling their patients to go to Plantspiration, go plant-based, you know, start making some diet and lifestyle changes. We've got an amazing community, of course. It's more than just the food, okay? But oh, also, this is what you use to saute everything in, everything. And if you don't have this, you could just use water. Easy. Don't overthink it. So here's a little tip for you. This is a plain yogurt. It's just plain. This coconut-based yogurt, I buy once in a while. It can be used as a sour cream. So you could put it on your family's potatoes, for instance, and you could use it as a sour cream. It is still a little high in fat, but it doesn't have cholesterol, and it's not trying to kill you, okay? And our body is meant to eat plants, okay? It's not meant to eat animals. There's no, people have just been lied to, and then they start believing like we need meat, we need dairy, but that's not the case. So we've got more vegetable broth, and I'm here to set that straight, okay? Don't just take my word for it. Do the research, get in class, and let me show you how to kick some, you know what, okay? And if that isn't good enough, we've got more. I mean, Saturday support group, I'm still blown away. People reversing heart disease, angina, kidney disease, diabetes, getting off medications, getting on treadmill, going on bikes. People at Plantspiration, I can't even keep up with the amazingness, okay? My family's always like, Mom, you should share these testimonies, share these testimonies. I said, I don't have time. I'm so busy celebrating with them on how awesome that they are. But I would love to share these. So people know that if you eat more of those things right there, that's what they're eating over here at Plantspiration. They're nonstop eating their plant stuff. You guys, I'm so proud of you, all you Plantspiration people. Okay, grocery haul time. Back to this. More lettuce. I told you could put those burritos on there from Amy's. I mean, let's talk about some kapow right here. I love kiwis. I'm going to find them while they're in season because the season's about to end and we're going into apple season. I've got some Cosmic Crisp. I heard that this is really good to eat. I did hear people talking about Cosmic Crisps, so I grabbed them. Grocery haul. Guess how much I spent on this amazing grocery haul that's helping people lose weight, feel great, lost 100 pounds. I mean, let me tell you what. This was dieting, my whole life, dieting. Okay, I'm ready to, high blood pressure right here. Can you see that? Dieting my whole life. And you know what else I thought? I thought that that's what my family needed to do, to eat chicken, to eat meat. That's what I was told. I don't like being lied to. That stuff actually causes disease. It promotes cancer, and it makes people feel a certain way. So we're going to talk more about that on Wednesday. All right, drum roll, please. Dun, 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 dun. It is not expensive to go plant-based. It's actually cheaper, and it saves lives. Okay, the total for this was $255.37. Let's see if you guys have any questions for me. Oh, Jessica, right on. Ooh, Patricia, right on. Oh my gosh, Mary, that's Cindy. You guys, if you're not in Plantspiration, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but eating plants ain't one. Hey, okay, listen. We need a lot of fiber, you guys. It's what's going to help us feel good. It's what's going to help us turn up our mitochondria. And for those of you who haven't read the latest book here by Dr. Neil Barnard, I'm in there, okay, page 67, 68, 69, one of the greatest pages in there. And I'm talking about how I did lose the 100 pounds, okay? This is how I did it. And this is how I continue to keep it off. Eating more food than I've ever eaten before, eating more flavors than I've eaten before. And you know what else I realized? If it's good enough for me, it's good enough for my family. If it's good enough for me, it's good enough for my family. You know, I had seen a meme one day and it talked about like kids, we wouldn't give our kids cigarettes. And that really hit me. You know what I mean? We know that meat is a class 1 carcinogen. Deli meat, lunch meat, processed meat, you guys, meat, okay? And cheese. These are carcinogens. I know. I don't like being lied to. Remember what I said? That's why I have to tell you guys the truth. That stuff is carcinogens. I want you to stop bringing it home because if this is good enough for you right here, it's good enough for your whole family. We wouldn't give our kids cigarettes and say just a little bit. It's just a little bit. We wouldn't do that. So I don't want to see you guys bringing home animal for your family when we know that we can make delicious foods, flavors, and things for everybody. It's best for the entire family. It's great to change together. That's what we did. We changed. We did this together. I hyped it up, and I brought it to Plantspiration because we learned that this is really why people manage it, maintain it, and stick to it when we're doing it together. I mean, foods are everywhere in society. Foods are everywhere in society. But they're the reason of the epidemic of heart disease, diabetes, cancers, and of course the obesity epidemic that's just hitting us more and more. So please get in my class on Wednesday night. It's entertaining. It's educational. Thank you so much for everybody that follows me and is learning flavor, cost, longevity. Flavor, cost, longevity. You guys, I'm 53 years old and I'm so proud to be here sharing my amazing story and Plantspiration and how it's making an impact on so many people. It is okay to use coconut milk. That's great to use with the dolls and stuff, these questions. I love it. Coconut milk can be a little higher in fat, so I would recommend using a chronometer to kind of watch where those fats come in because I want you to be able to have everything you want. That's awesome. I love you guys. No, really, I do. That's why I volunteer my time, so that you have more time, John and I, because we think this is so important. We didn't like that we weren't being told this information. We didn't like that they were kind of keeping this out of medical school, and they were, well, there's no money in getting people healthy. You know what I'm saying? So I want to just show you guys what we're doing over here. Get in Plantspiration. Don't forget to follow me everywhere because it's fun, it's entertaining, and gosh darn it, I educate, motivate, and inspire, and that's what I want you to do. Good food, good mood, no meat. This is how we eat. I love you guys. I've got some calls, and I want you to continue to be the inspiration. Text somebody that you love, drink some water, and don't forget to be grateful for something and thankful for someone every day. And I'm thankful for you.